Hey Silverhounds, I just spent a couple weeks out on the coast, picked up some silver, and let's get into what it is. I didn't have any luck finding copper, which is sort of my main collecting area. Silver's mostly an investment for me. But I went out to the Oregon coast with my family, stopped off at Harry's Coins in Beaverton, and then at the little coin shop in Astoria. The Astoria shop had these little Lewis and Clark commemorative 3/4 ounce $1 face Lewis and Clark coins. I guess it's a coin because it's denominated at melt. So I picked up one of those for each one of my kids just to toss in their bags of gold and silver. So that's what those are for, not for me personally. Went to Harry's coin shop and picked up this gold back. I just hadn't seen the new design. They're kind of fresh. I like the new design. They're pretty cool. If you follow Silver Dragons, he works very closely with Harry's, and that's where I saw that Harry's had these. So when I stopped in, I grabbed one of those, and then I was looking for vintage silver in general, picked up these two rounds. We've got, what, a 1985 Liberty Silver ounce. Life, Liberty, Happiness. A-Mark was the brand on that one. And then this guy is one of those Silver Trade units. Not sure who produced it, but nice and lustrous. It's kind of weird where the planchet itself has a lot of striations on it. I'll go ahead and insert some photos. And then at the Astoria shop, he gave me my change in Mercs, so that was kind of cool, like $4 and change. And then I picked up a couple of Silvertown bars. Now, these look like vintage bars, but they are not. And I was kind of confused when I was looking at them. I was like, they look like a vintage poured bar, but you couldn't get sort of a blast white bar like this unless it had been dipped or cleaned, or unless they were new. These were, all this stuff was going like just over spot, like $1 over spot. So grab these two 5-ounce bars for $1 over spot. If you look on eBay, people are selling these and marketing them as vintage. They are not. They're not serialized. The vintage ones all have serial numbers on them. And I noticed there's a period after FS for fine silver there. Didn't see that on the older ones. I mean, they look similar to the vintage Silvertown bars, but they are not. So keep your eyes peeled if you're looking at some vintage bars, or you think you're looking at vintage bars. There are some modern bars being produced in a vintage style, which I like. I prefer this to sort of a stamped bar like we're seeing from a lot of places lately. So the silver haul was, a few of these Lewis and Clarks, a couple of old rounds from the 80s, a couple of the Silvertown new poured bars, a couple Mercs, and that $5 gold back. All right, that's what I got for this one. Thanks for checking it out. Hit me up in the comments. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.